What is going on, my friends? We are in Cape Canaveral. We got a customer pickup. Doesn't look like actually at the port. And we're gonna see if we got a reaction, a ride along, or something in between. Should be a slightly longer ride, 20 to 30 minutes based on the value of the ride for what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm gonna let the system do its thing. If it's not talkative, I'll probably do a voiceover and we'll see how the system does. We're gonna run in average mode, which I can't see because of that. There we go, we are average mode. Put this back down so we don't impede the car. So we do have a pin mismatch between where the Rideshare app wants to go and where Tesla's marking to go. So I'm gonna take over because we have to turn right in here. We'll cancel that. I am enjoying the ride transfer to my Tesla. The Odyssey of the Seas. That's one of the Royal Caribbean line. Beautiful. But yeah, I love how it'll automatically send the navigation to my Tesla display, which is nice. It eliminates the step that I was taking manually by going to Google Maps and then sharing it to my car, which has been my method up until we finally got the ability to share the ride. So, okay, not actually going into the port, at least the normal side of it, but this looks like, I guess, just a rideshare pickup zone, maybe? For the Royal Caribbean line. The Odyssey is looking massive. Looks like they got a crane ball that goes up. All kinds of wild stuff. Just push in on the back of the handle and grab it.
Oh my
Perfect.
God, this is super high technology. So my first time in Tesla.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're the first one.
Welcome to the future.
She was just telling me that there are Teslas in where? Miami, you said? In Miami, you took it? Without driver? You called the Uber and the Tesla counts without driver?
That wouldn't be Tesla. That's probably another company because Tesla's not approved to do that yet.
Oh, yeah?
It's not, I thought it's Tesla.
No, it would be, I mean, there's a few companies, Waymo, Zeus. Mine does drive itself, but I'm required to be here in the seat. Tesla hasn't gone through the proper approvals to
But what
get to
car
that.
was that there?
I don't know. Maybe a Waymo, maybe something else.
But it was looking exactly the same.
Yeah, they're similar. This.
Yeah, if they were doing it, they were not doing it legally.
Yeah, could be, yeah.
But that's also, the car doesn't really let you do that because it's watching.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. Does the temperature feel okay?
Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Remember?
Yeah, of course. You can watch movie there. Put Netflix.
You can do that while parked.
You put. You have automatic pilot in the car.
Yeah, mine's driving itself.
Wow.
But yeah, these are all the things when you're parked. You can bring up Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. You can do it while you're charging or if you're camping or something.
You can live here.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that go camping in their Teslas. It's a little too easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see, no hands. This is all the car.
Good to see. This is driving alone. Good.
Yes.
Ah, but it's still good that you're there. You know, at least you have control. If I mean, I don't know. If
Yeah, I'm here to take over if I need to.
Yeah.
You can think of me kind of like a driver's ed instructor or a coach.
Yeah. But it's working properly, right?
Yeah.
Working like, I mean.
It's really good. It makes kind of small errors now. I'm also a bit outdated because my car has the older computer. So newer Teslas have the most advanced version that it's really good.
You can actually update it, or you need to change car.
Well, I can get software updates, but they have an actual different computer, like hardware.
Okay.
Yeah, so the updates they get are more advanced than me. I plan to get a new one early next year, so I can try to see that technology too.
Yeah, but this one is still a good car anyway. I mean, it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's good.
I'm going on 5 years with it.
Oh yeah, 5 years.
In March, it'll be 5 years. Well over 200,000 miles by then.
Oh, 200,000.
Yeah, I'm close to 200,000 now.
That's a lot.
Well, you use it
Yep.
For 5
also for
years.
personal needs, no?
Yeah, it's my car, and it's also my main way of making a living doing this. I've probably had over 16,000 people in the car. And it's held up pretty well, you know?
Yeah.
This is all original interior.
Yeah, it's nice.
The only part that's kind of worn out is where I rest my arm. I need to replace this, just from I'm always sitting here.
Yeah, sweating on that one. when
Yeah,
you're
exactly. Now, even though I'm on slightly older software, it's still really good. It should do this whole trip without me getting involved, unless it might miss a turn, then I take over so it doesn't miss the turn. It's going a little slow right now. I'm gonna help it speed up a little bit.
You can just press to...
Yeah, well, why is it?
It goes... They slow you down.
See, that's not good. I'm gonna report that back to Tesla. Oh wait, no, that's because it's reading this as a highway, so it's a physical max. There we go. So that's actually just because this is the older highway tech. This is what isn't on the new cars. The new cars are smart enough to automatically adjust.
Okay. I see.
Mine gets about 200 miles. Wow, that boat's sideways. Sorry, I was distracted. There was a sailboat that was capsized. I'd say probably about maybe 300 kilometers. And then I charge up in about 25 minutes.
Okay, that's good.
The new one I'll be getting will do about 340 miles. Or closer to, what is that, about 500 kilometers? There's chargers everywhere, so you don't ever have to worry about running out of energy.
It will show there, no? If
Yeah. Yeah, and it knows where they all are with the software. It even tells you how many are open. That's what the numbers are, like 16 open stalls, 10 open stalls.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, my friend has a Tesla and he bought the charger in the garage, his garage.
Oh yeah, yeah. I plug into the wall. I just because it can plug into a regular outlet too. It's just gonna be slower.
Oh yeah.
It's actually more than you would expect though, because you know you're sleeping. So if I get home and I plug the car in around 1800, by the time I'm up in the morning, I've gained like almost 40%. So it's a lot. And my wife never has to charge because she works from home. So even just plugging into the wall, she's good. I eventually would like to upgrade, but it isn't as necessary as I thought it might be. Of course, with what I do, I pretty much just hope to start with a full tank, so to speak, and then I have to charge anyway. Pretty good. It's weird, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but at least I like that somebody's there. I mean, if it's nobody there, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's a different monster, because then you're like, oh boy, good luck.
I mean, even though they're working properly, you know, but still.
Sure, yeah.
Somebody there is, you know.
It's that safety net, so to speak. For most people that ride with me, they don't even realize the car is driving itself, because it's just not something that people really think about.
Yeah, no.
And it performs smoothly enough that it blends in with other humans.
No, it's properly. It drives much better than humans. Than some humans, you know.
Probably a lot better than the average Uber driver.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard, is that a lot of drivers can be kind of crazy. A lot of drivers in the Uber and taxi space, they kind of come from all over the world too, where there's a lot of different driving rules and driving cultures. I've definitely seen some pretty crazy drivers. And it sees the people too.
I'll show you everything.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll even show you certain animals like dogs when they're crossing the street and such.
So if somebody crossed the street now, that the car will be fast enough to stop.
Oh yeah.
It will stop.
Yeah, it'll put you into your seatbelt. it'll react.
It's nice.
It's really good.
And you can also deactivate this, yeah? You can also...
Oh yeah. Just like with regular cruise control, I can just tap the brake, I can grab the wheel, I can do several things, yeah. Yeah, and sometimes the car and I sort of fight over who reacts first when something crazy does happen, because I'll go to take over and then the car reacts before I do, and I'm like, okay, you got it. I'm also more careful when I actually have people with me. Like, I'll let it do more risky stuff when it's just me, because I'm used to it and I want to see if it can handle it. But if there's something really shady going on, I'm gonna take over just to keep my passengers comfortable.
That makes sense.
Don't need anybody thinking that this might be their last Uber ride, you know? Safety first.
Yeah, safety first is true.
In my experience, though, it's actually performed a lot better here in Florida than it did the times that I've lived in California.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a little bit backwards because there's so many Teslas there and so much testing there that a lot of people expect it to do the best in California. But it's performing really, really well in Florida.
You like Florida more?
I do. I mean, I'm biased because I was born and raised here. I lived in California for about 11 years after serving in the military. So in a lot of ways, it's very similar. I'd say the climate in California is still a little bit better.
Oh, yeah?
3/4, like 70% of the year in Florida is pretty much California weather, but our summers are pretty brutal here.
Oh, yeah?
They get really hot and humid.
Yeah.
But the good side to that is we have much better cost of living. Like, you can actually afford to live in Florida versus California being insanely expensive.
California is the most expensive in US ever, no?
Yeah, well, in continental US, Hawaii is still more expensive, but yeah, California actually passed New York. They're very close, New York and California.
Yeah, New York is insane.
I mean, these little houses here in Cali would be several $1 million. It's insane. I was in we lived the last 4 years before we moved here in 700 square feet, built in 1907, and it was $2,700 a month. My mortgage for my 3-bedroom house here is less than that. It is crazy. It's nice to also have AC. There's no air conditioning in most places in California.
Really?
And it actually gets a lot hotter than you'd think, especially inside.
Well, where did you live? What city?
I lived in San Diego.
I heard it's beautiful, no?
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is very crowded and gotten pretty dirty and full of crime.
Oh, yeah? It became worse now?
Yeah, California is struggling. They really got to clean up their house, but they have a really bad governor who just keeps... He seems like he's determined to destroy the state. It's gotten so bad. Hopefully they turn it around, because it is beautiful. Lots of beautiful places, really good food. I would always advise people who are visiting to just come to visit. If you live there, it kind of kills it.
Yeah. But Orlando, it looks like a quiet city, is it? I mean, to me, I've been here only by the ship.
Yeah, I guess it depends on, I guess what you're used to, where you live. Orlando, certain parts of Orlando get kind of crazy, like Miami and Tampa.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a lot of land out here. There's a lot of areas that are kind of quiet and spread out. Little beach towns, which are really nice.
Well, this side where we are now, it's much quieter. No?
Yeah, Cocoa Beach and the Cape and all. This is a really beautiful area. This is also where you get to see all the rocket launches from like SpaceX and everything that go up. It's a pretty exciting place.
2 weeks ago, right? We went to
2 weeks ago they did this.
They launched the Falcon 9 rockets from here a lot, so
Yeah.
pretty much. And I can see it. I live in Haines City, about an hour and a half away from here, and you can still see the trail from the rocket as it goes up. I love it though. I don't think it gets much better than like living so close to the ocean. Now that I'm back and my family's here, I plan to do a whole lot of fishing with my dad, getting out in the water, enjoying the actual Florida life.
Today the weather is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Last time it was cold last week.
Yeah, we had a bit of a cold front last week. This is a bit more of the normal temperature around this time. It's about 27 Celsius outside. Are you a little cold?
Yes.
I can fix that. I got you. That should help. Yeah, I just made it to where the fan's not directly blowing on you, so it'll just come out from here now. If you like seafood, definitely want to try some places around here. Lots of good fish. Fish, crab, all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
And where we're going now? Is over there or here?
Oh, that's a good question. Where are you guys heading exactly?
Cocoa Village, something. We've been there only once, that's why we're going back.
Oh yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be hard at all to find some really good spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anywhere around the coastal areas, like Cocoa and New Smyrna and all, you should have no problem finding some good food. I'm sort of refamiliarizing myself because I've only been back in Florida since August. And I've actually spent a lot of my time working closer to Tampa. This is the first time in a little while that I've been out over here.
So you just came back, basically, no?
Pretty much, yeah. I've been back for a few months. We made the move from San Diego to Florida over the summer.
It's a long drive, no?
Yeah. Yeah, we split it into 3 days. Just so we would get enough rest, and of course we're pretty much, carrying our whole life over. My wife and mother drove in our other Tesla here, Model Y, and I put this on a trailer, and my dad and I put it behind a U-Haul, and nice cross-country road trip.
Nice.
You got me really curious about the self-driving cars in Miami now. I want to go down there and see what they're doing.
You'll take one.
I was 99%, now 100% I was that it was Tesla, but now because you told me, I gotta search again. Because I was sure it was a Tesla.
Well, and I don't think Waymo is operating in Miami, but I could be wrong.
Double check, because it's been, I was also shocked with my colleagues as well.
Well, that would be some good content opportunity for me, because I do a lot of videos around self-driving, so it'd be really cool to compare. To like see what that does compared to what mine can do. I think that'd be fun.
Because that's recently, like last summer.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to see what's going on. Because I know that there's several companies that are operating out of San Francisco, Arizona.
Yes, they start there first.
I'm pretty sure it's Waymo then. If they're in Miami, I'm gonna be so happy.
Because it's gonna be here soon or what?
Yeah, or just it's close enough that I can go and check it out. And
yeah, plus
there are not so many. You don't see them on the street. I mean, it's my first time.
Did it have like sensors on it?
Yes.
Yeah. That should be Waymo. Oh, that's exciting. Awesome. I need to go check that out. For the longest time, they weren't allowed to use, or at least in Arizona, they weren't allowed to use highways, so they kind of had to like go through parking lots and stuff to get to their destination. But that changed. Like they've been getting better and better. And that usually you go in and there is no driver, so it's really trippy because you see the wheel moving and everything. And
yes, exactly. And they're talking like.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's scary. For me, it was scary.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can imagine.
I didn't realize that the car has no driver.
Yeah, it's a whole different level of WTF than just what I'm doing here. That'll make for some fun comparison content. Miami's kind of crazy.
It is. Now it's getting crazy. It is.
It honestly reminds me more of New York than anywhere else as far as how big the city skyline's gotten. Just how much is there. It's crazy huge.
It's crazy.
Miami is nice.
It's very crowded now.
I bet.
It was nice, but it's not anymore.
Yeah, it probably rivals LA and New York. So it's getting insane.
I heard New York is super dangerous now. Like crime went very up.
Yeah, I mean that's the same in California.
Yeah.
Because they've reduced the penalties for stealing, like up to like $1,000 and stuff. They're indirectly encouraging crime, which is not good. And they have the same culture around like defunding the police, and it's all backfiring.
So I heard this kind of stuff that they remove some, like they can steal and they cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
But why? What's
the government?
Why is a good question. Yeah, and honestly, it comes down to me, it's incompetence. It's just bad leadership.
What is that?
I really wish I had a reasonable answer, but it doesn't make any sense. They need new leaders.
They want this.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
They want it, but why?
They want because they're evil.
Yeah, there's no good reason you can imagine. And it sucks because it takes like some really incredible cities and turns them into dangerous, scary, dirty places.
Yeah.
It was such a relief to get here and realize that seeing a bunch of homeless people was not my daily normal anymore. It is that bad in California, San Diego, and LA. I mean, it's like drugged zombies everywhere you go. And it's really sad. And it causes a lot of problems. I mean, not to say Florida's perfect or anything, but I can definitely see, like, they don't mess around. It's clean. I feel safe. You know, they actually seem to care, which is a good feeling.
Now in Miami, it's dangerous also. You have people on the street.
Yeah, I have heard that more and more from a couple of people that I've ridden with. I've only been over there twice since being back because I've taken a few customers to Miami. But I haven't really spent more than, you know, maybe an hour there both times. So I kind of want to do some self-driving content and to kind of tour around and see what Miami looks like.
How far is from here? 1 hour driving too?
From here, closer to 2.5, 3.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Still not super far.
Yeah, it's not. I
You
mean,
can still go in the morning and come back in the evening.
totally. Yeah. That's kind of what I've done. I've gone with just what I do for work. So I live kind of centrally in Florida, and I ended up going like around the whole state on days. Like I live kind of like right here, and I've driven to go and work in this area, and then I pick up a customer here that goes all the way down to Miami,
Wow.
and then I end up driving back up this way home. I've done that twice. Oh, and there's the crazy Cybertruck next to us.
Oh my God. Really? Yeah.
That's Tesla's pickup truck. That is
This
way
looks
more
so
common than I
weird.
thought.
This one looks so weird.
It's very weird. Yeah, it's crazy. It's meant to look futuristic, and it's also
Yes.
that metal is really hard, so you can't really curve it into the fancy panels. But it's nutty, especially to see in person.
Yeah, it's nice.
at that.
That's too much.
I just can't believe how popular they are. I see them everywhere out here.
It's not that
I'll see
good.
like 6 or 7 a day.
It's not that good looking, honestly.
Yeah, and it wasn't built. I mean, is that pretty?
No,
You know, trucks are all kind of.
Yeah,
We're just
it's-
used to the way they've looked.
But
Yeah.
they are only in US now, right?
Currently, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually too big for most of Europe. I don't know if that's going to change. I know China expressed that they wanted Cybertruck production because Tesla's got factories in several continents. But right now, as far as I know, it's only in the US. Might be a few have made their way into Canada, but I'm not totally sure. I tell you what, when you wrap one, like with the different color, changes it big time. A lot of them look really good.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
Not
but
everybody
it's
likes the
like,
metal look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that color is not
Probably
really
you pay for the color too, right?
Yeah, you'll have to pay for the wrap for sure. Looks like it got us all the way here. Is there a specific spot you were wanting to pop out?
Actually, I don't know. Last time we went to this Thai restaurant sushi. I don't know exactly where is it, so I could just.
Should be
go
somewhere
in.
here, right?
That's a good question. I'm not super familiar with the area.
Yeah, we're not familiar also. Let me check how far is that from here.
Yeah, if it's not too far, I can take you over there.
Did you search Coco Village?
We are kind of in the start of Cocoa Village, it looks like. Tai Cocoa Village. It's only 0.2 kilometers away. That's kind of right across the street over there, if you want me to take you over there.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Thai. Yeah, that one is at Thai sushi over there.
Perfect.
But there are more than one. That's why maybe. So let's just go there. Anyway, this is Cocoa Village, no? I mean,
This is part of it, yeah. It's kind of the whole region.
Is it big?
Well, sounds
Let's
like
see.
a village. Small village.
So it's basically just, it's probably about a kilometer radius
It's
around
long like
this
that,
area.
huh? Yeah.
Probably just most of this spot along this coastline.
Yes. That's where we've been last time.
Looks like there's just a lot of one-way streets. That's why it's kind of funny, a little S.
Uh-huh.
But it's kind of right down
Yeah, I
this
think
way.
it's there. I remember this street. Remember?
Starting to look familiar?
Yeah. I remember this.
This looks more friendly. Or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily friendly, but
Yeah,
more fun.
I remember this little bridge like going there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
here. It's here. I remember.
That's a nice spot.
Yeah.
More fun to walk around over here than...
Yeah, no, it's nice. That's why we've been here
Oh,
once, and I said, okay, well, yeah, the place is there here somewhere.
Cool.
Yeah,
I can
drop us
drop you
anywhere.
over here if you like.
Yeah, thank you very much for.
Yeah,
your
my
time.
pleasure, guys. It was fun chatting with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, this looks like way more fun.
Yeah. So how do I open here?
So hold the top button and push the door at the same time. Perfect. Just like that.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, happy to report that by removing the bulky media mod, the camera did not overheat, so we actually got a full video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Some fun. I think they're visiting on a cruise ship, is what it seems like. And this is kind of a cool little spot. And we'll see what other kind of shenanigans we can get into. And I will catch you guys in the next video.